got it like I got it, so what the fuck you choosing? You supposed to be with me, you not, so you losing. I can't feel no sympathy for you cause you was choosing. Calling on my phone, I don't want to talk, so now I'm snoozing.
What's up, my savages? It's your boy Savage Price in the building. You already know. Stop playing, stop freaking playing. Clocking in with another video, tapping in with another video. You already know. And I'm back with another banger. You already freaking know. Stop freaking playing. So this is story time about my first fight. You already freaking know. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and smiggity smack that notification bell button. You already know. And make sure y'all get at me with my editing business. You already know on Savages. All right, let's go ahead and get into the story time right now. So, all right. So, y'all, I was 13 years old, and I was in the 7th grade when I had my first fight. So, around that time, it was like a little hard time for me or whatever because, I was getting bullied and stuff in middle school. So, you already know. So, yeah, that's what happened. Now, y'all, let me go ahead and make this clear. I am not a fighter, okay? I am not a fighter. Have I been into fights before? Yes. Okay? Yes, I've been into fights before or whatever, but I am not a fighter. I only been to like how many fights? 1, 2, 3. Only about like 3 fights. That's it. But am I a fighter? No. But I will fight if I have to and to defend myself. You already know. So, yeah. So, let's go ahead and get into the story time. So, yeah. So, I went to school and stuff or whatever. That day or whatever. Whenever I went to school that day, what we gonna call the person who I fought? We gonna call them Mailbox. Okay. So, Mailbox and his friends or whatever, didn't like me at that time. They was bullying me and stuff like that or whatever. But, I was the type person that used to always defend myself no matter what. I don't care. Win, lose, or draw. Gonna defend myself no matter what. I ain't let nobody bully me at all. So, they was trying to, like, basically gang up on me or whatever. And we not finna do all that ganging up. Nah, we can't do all that. Let it be a fair one-on-one. That's it. One person at a time, okay? That's all we gotta be. So, yeah. So, we went to lunch or whatever. As soon as we went to lunch or whatever, got our little food and stuff or whatever, I'm at a different table and Mailbox at a different table with his friends or whatever. So, I hear one of Mailbox friends had said, y'all, when we get at recess or whatever, we gonna jump Bryson. So, what we gonna call his friend? We gonna call his friend Couch. So, yeah, Couch had said, y'all, when we get at recess or whatever, we gonna jump Bryson. So, I heard them or whatever. So, I was like, wait, what?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So, yeah, I was like, jump? I'm just thinking to myself, what in the what? Am I tripping? Out of nowhere, Couch had said it again. When we get at recess, we're going to jump Bryson. And so I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, wow. They're going to try to jump me. I said, oh, wow. Jump me for what? I'm like, you know what? They been had a problem with me. So I see why. I see. So, cause y'all have issue with me, y'all wanted to jump. Y'all want to plan on, like, to try to jump me or whatever. And I'm just like, but still, I still don't see why, like, I still don't see what was the issue to try to jump. If, you could have just did like a one-on-one, that's it, or whatever. But as soon as we get to recess or whatever, we up there, we went to recess and stuff like that. And as soon as we get on the playground and stuff like that, nobody did not jump me at all. Nobody. Then nobody touched me or nothing. So I'm just like, okay, all right. Then nobody didn't jump me. Then nobody didn't hit me or nothing like that. I was like, all right, so I'm good. I guess I'm good. But, I got to still watch my back, okay? Got to still watch my back. So, I'm watching my back throughout the whole recess and stuff like that or whatever. Making sure. I see Mailbox and Couch and stuff and they friends or whatever. They all the way over there. I'm all the way over there. So, nobody didn't jump me or nothing. Then nobody didn't walk up to me or nothing. None of that. I was like, all right. Nobody didn't do nothing. Nobody didn't say nothing. So, I guess they not on that or whatever. So, as soon as the bell rang, it was time for us to go back to class. All right. So, we walk into class, get in the hallway, hit the teacher class or whatever. Out of nowhere, I just feel like a random slap on my neck. All I heard was, So I'm just thinking to myself, who just slapped my neck? But soon as I turned back, like, you know, when I got like my neck slapped, like all I heard was wow. So y'all, right from that moment, I just blacked out. So I just turned around or whatever. I had turned around and I had punched Mailbox in the nose. I was like, whoa, like right there, because as soon as I turned back, it was Mailbox that was behind me that had slapped my neck or whatever. So like as soon as Mailbox slapped my neck, I just turned back and I had punched Mailbox in the nose or whatever. And that's when Mailbox had felt played, and Mailbox tried to walk up to me and try to do something, but you know, I hurried up and grabbed Mailbox hand somehow, and I had pushed Mailbox to the desk or whatever. Because you know, I'm not gonna let you try to bully me or whatever, or do none of that. Like, you can't just do none of that. Nah, none of that. We're not doing it. So Mailbox basically was trying to do something crazy or whatever. That's when I grabbed Mailbox and I pushed her to the desk. And so that's when the teacher was like, y'all stop, you know. She was like, y'all stop, or whatever. So in that moment, like, she didn't send us to the office because, you know, basically, or whatever, like, you know, whenever she told us to stop, we stopped. We didn't even keep going. Whenever she told us to stop, we stopped. And that was it. So she just told us to sit down. So as soon as we sit down or whatever, everybody got quiet and stuff. We up here doing our work and stuff like that. Mailbox had turned back to me. He up there saying little stuff to me, saying how he gonna get me up and pee and stuff like that or whatever. And his friend Couch up there talking, saying, nah, you should never did that or whatever. Cause now Mailbox finna really get you. Like, yeah, he gonna get you. That's what Couch up there saying, Mailbox friend. And so I'm just like, I ain't say nothing. I didn't argue with nobody or nothing. I was just quiet throughout the whole entire time. Because once I'm mad, I'm going to hit the silent treatment or whatever. Y'all know I'm going to hit the silent treatment once I'm mad. So I ain't say nothing. I'm just quiet. Because, you know, like, there's nothing to say. Like, I don't got nothing to say at all. I don't got nothing to say. So, yeah. And plus, I don't do all that talking or going back and forth and arguing. I don't do all of that or whatever. I don't, like, once I'm mad, I'm going to just be quiet. I'm going to just be like this. It's a Cancer thing. Y'all know my zodiac sign is a Cancer. It's a Cancer thing. Once we mad, we silent. It's the CEO of silent treatment. Yeah, we the CEO of silent treatment. So you already know. So yeah, as soon as the bell rang, we thought like it was our time to go to pee, but the teacher was like, nah, y'all need to sit back down or whatever. So like Mailbox was trying to sneak up behind me, but you know, I hurried up and stood up, you know, just to, you know, get ready. Cause you know, stay ready so you won't have to get ready. You already know. Or whatever. So Mailbox didn't do nothing then. Mailbox had to sit back down or whatever. And I sit back down. So that's when the bell officially had rung or whatever. But see, the reason why they rung the first bell by accident, because, you know, it was testing that day or whatever. So, like, we had testing that day. But, you know, we didn't test that day. Other grades and stuff was testing, if y'all know what I mean. So, basically, that's when the second bell rang. And that's when it was time for us to go to pee or whatever for 7 hours. So, as soon as we walked to pee or whatever, Mailbox, he walking to pee, I'm walking to pee, his friends or stuff or whatever, they walking to pee, then nobody didn't do anything or whatever. So, as soon as we get up in the locker room, it's time for us to dress out. I put on my little black sweats and stuff, my hoodie and stuff like that, all that, because, you know, we finna get ready to play basketball. And plus or whatever, I knew at that time I was gonna probably end up fighting Mailbox, but, you know, me personally, I really didn't want to fight at all. Like, cause you know, like I said, I don't do all that. So basically or whatever, Mailbox up there just doing all that talking, and then, you know, got the rest of Mailbox crew, his friends, they up there like, yeah, he don't even want to fight. Bryce don't want to fight. Bryce ain't gonna do nothing. He don't want to fight. He don't want to do none of that or whatever. He not even on that for real. He don't want to fight. That's them. And they was like, where the phone at? Y'all got a phone? So we can record the fight. So Mailbox walk up to me, and Mailbox was like, what you want to do? So you know me, I'm up there, I'm just quiet. I'm just like, and I had pushed him out my way because like, get out my face. Because I feel like once you in my personal space or whatever, I feel disrespected, and that makes me feel like, you know, I gotta defend myself. So that's when Mailbox had got out my face or whatever. So that's when Mailbox basically had, you know, walked off or whatever after that. So he let his friends had gassed him up or whatever, gassed his head up. So that's when Mailbox walked back over there. So he was like, he had pushed me. Like, well, not like a push, but, you know, did like a little push or whatever. So I had pushed him back or whatever. Like, cause like, get out my face. So Mailbox had got back in my face, right? Soon as Mailbox had got back in my face or whatever, y'all, out of nowhere, somehow I just blacked out and I had grabbed him. My bad, I'm checking the time or whatever. But just soon I just blacked out or whatever, and I had grabbed him somehow, and I had like slung or like flipped him or whatever, and he had hit the bench or whatever. So as soon as I did that, I'm up there swinging. I'm up there going crazy. Wow, 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 just swinging. You know, just going crazy, non-stop or whatever. So out of nowhere or whatever, that's when Mailbox had like a hard time getting up. Remind you, we by the like the little doorway or whatever, and it got like a little stage as soon as you go upstairs, that little part. So the girls, they seen the fight or whatever. That's when they was like, oh, they fighting. That's everybody, they fighting. Or whatever. So we up there, so you know, I'm up there swinging while I got Mailbox on the bench. So Mailbox tried to try to get up, but you know, he had a hard time with getting up because I had him on the bench or whatever. So that's when somehow Mailbox got up or whatever. And so as soon as Mailbox got up, that's when he decided to start swinging last minute. But you know, most of his hits was not connecting at all. You know, he was like kind of missing he was really missing all his hits, really, or whatever. But Mailbox had threw one lick that kind of, well, you know what? At the same time, I wouldn't say that lick do not connect. It didn't even count at all, because you hit me like Mailbox had hit me like right here, like in my eye part or whatever. But it was like a soft baby hit, and y'all know soft baby hits do not count or whatever at all. Not only that or whatever, I didn't even feel nothing at all. It was like a soft baby hit. And then on top of that or whatever, I didn't have no bruises, no nothing, no scars from that hit, no black eye, no none of that, nothing at all. So I was like, oh, all right. So I just, so I was up there swinging, swinging, going crazy, swinging. My licks doing good, my licks connecting and stuff like that or whatever. So out of nowhere, that's when I hear little footsteps or whatever. And as soon as I hear the little footsteps or whatever, I was like, oh shoot, I hear footsteps. So out of nowhere, that's when I had out of nowhere, when me and Mailbox up there swinging, going in or whatever, because Mailbox like beep, 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 beep. So me, I'm up here quiet. I'm just like, just doing my little 1-2. So as soon as I got a host of Mailbox or whatever, I was like, I got a host of Mailbox somehow like this or something or whatever. And that's when I had cocked my right arm back or whatever. As soon as I cocked my right arm back, I said, boom. Yeah, I said, boom, right there on side of Mailbox face or whatever. And that's when Mailbox friends was like, oh, like that's them right there. That's them that's them right there. Oh, so soon as I did that or whatever, I was finna get ready to go ahead and finish get my, my little 1-2 in, get my little licks in and stuff like that or whatever. Out of nowhere, that's when Mailbox friend Couch had grabbed my hoodie. He grabbed my hood part of my jacket and he slung me to a different direction or whatever. Talking, y'all stop, chill. And I'm just thinking to myself, why you had pulled me off? Like, why is you pulling me off or whatever? Like, that's me in my head. Like, I understand that's your friend and all, but nah, your friend started it, so I'm gonna finish it or whatever. And then you pulling me off, slinging me to a different direction. That makes me feel like or whatever that you trying to defend him. Nobody didn't pull him, so why are you pulling me? Like, come on now. Can't do all that, bro. Out of nowhere, that's when Mailbox or whatever, that's when the coach, I'm tripping. Yeah, that's when the coach had came in. As soon as the coach came in or whatever, that's when the coach was like, all right, good job. Now y'all can finish it off at the office. I'm just like, what? Man. Bro. I'm just like, dang. The craziest part about it, I had fought on the day of my dad's birthday or whatever. So yeah. So basically or whatever, we had to put on our school clothes. As soon as we put on our school clothes, the coach had walked us to the office or whatever. And that's when everybody was like, oh, them the ones that was fighting or whatever. Them the ones that was fighting, y'all. That's them right there. As soon as we walking in the gym. So So I didn't say nothing. I was just mad. Like, I'm mad because, like, why did you really, like, why did you do that? Like, why did you try me? Like, why did you like, come on now. Why? So out of nowhere, his friends or whatever, they up there dapping him off or whatever. And I'm just thinking to myself, what y'all dapping him off for? What is y'all dapping him off for? I don't see why y'all dapping him off. That don't make no sense. It don't. So out of nowhere, as soon as we get to the office or whatever, that's when basically the principal had seen us or whatever, and that's when he was like, Bryce, you? And the reason why he was shocked because I was always that good kid that didn't get into any trouble of his stuff or whatever in school. I was always that good kid that didn't get into no trouble at all in school. So that's why the principal was shocked. He was like, Bryce, you or whatever. And so he had asked, what happened. So I gave him my side of the story and I told him how it was and how it went. And so he was like, well, okay. So he had asked Mailbox, and Mailbox was like, nah, he lying, because he did da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, nah, you lying. You put your hands on me first, or whatever. So that's when they called in, like, the whole set or whatever. They called in the whole, the whole class or whatever, the ones that witnessed the fight. And as soon as they called them in, everybody lied and said that I started the fight because I had slunk him and he hit the bench or whatever. That's what they said. So I'm just thinking to myself, I'm just like, so y'all not gonna forget about, like, so y'all just gonna sit up here and forget about what happened in the classroom, the first round? Come on now. Y'all know he started it. But, because I was getting bullied, remind you, I was getting bullied at that time and nobody really did not like me at all or whatever. In fact, if you really want to be honest, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and be honest. They did not even give me the video. They didn't even give me the video, bro. They didn't even give me the video at all. I'm just like, damn. So I didn't get the video, and everybody lied and said that I started it, knowing damn well I didn't start the fight. But at the same time, I forgot y'all didn't like me at that time. So of course, y'all gonna choose his side and this and that and the third or whatever. So basically, after the boy that instigated the fight or whatever, he had told his side of the story. He said I started it. So he walked out. After he walked out the office, he gonna laugh and stick his tongue out at me and stuff like that. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm just like, I was mad. I was like, ooh, I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, I'm gonna get you next. That's me in my head. But I didn't get a chance to get him. Damn. But basically or whatever, the principal was like, oh, well, Bryce, I'm proud of you for defending your stuff and all, but you could have really hurted him because they said that you slung and you flipped him and you could have hurted him or whatever and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. So that's when they both suspended us for 1 day or whatever because like we had testing and stuff the next day and they didn't want us to miss out on testing. So yeah, they both had suspended us for like that 1 little day. So he had asked who want to go back to 7 hour and who want to stay in here. I said, I'll stay up in here. I'll stay in the office. And so they went back. So the mailbox had went back to PE or whatever. So after that, me and the principal, we walked outside and stuff like that or whatever. I called my people, let them know, yeah, I got into a fight, y'all, or whatever. So we walked to the bus stop. Out of nowhere, here goes some people. You lost, this and that and the third. That's them right there. And I'm like, of course, y'all gonna choose his side or whatever because, y'all all don't like me or whatever and stuff like that or whatever. But really and truly, somebody had said they had made it clear, They was like, well, y'all, honestly, they was like, I feel like Bryson won the fight because, Bryson had did this, he did that, and did this and then the third or whatever. So they was like, really and truly, Bryson won that fight or whatever. Because, they was playing in his face and they was like, yeah, Bryson had got you. Like, that's what one person said. They was like, Bryson got you, this and that, the third. Not only that, me personally, I feel like I took the dub. I know I got it. I know I had it. Or whatever. Of course, they gonna say no because, they don't like me and stuff like that or whatever. And, they was bullying me at that time. So, yeah. So, as soon as I got on the bus or whatever, remind you, we ride the same bus. That was the crazy part about it. We had rode the same bus and stuff. That was the crazy part about it. But, we didn't say nothing to each other, like none of that at all. So, yep. Went home. I had told my people what happened or whatever. I had told my dad what happened, Just got into a fight and stuff like that or whatever. Which is he already knew because the principal told him everything. So, like, my parents already knew. So, I told my parents, they was like, they not mad at me. They glad I defended myself and stuff like that or whatever. So, yeah. It was like, they not mad at me or whatever. They glad I defended myself and stuff like that or whatever. Yeah. So, the next day, I enjoyed my little suspension day. The next day, went back to school. They was like, oh, hey, Bryce. I was like, what's up, y'all? Only like 1 or 2 people asked me, they basically had asked me what happened and stuff like that or whatever. Yeah, everybody was in my face. Because y'all know, right after y'all get into a fight, some people going to be in your face. Like, people's going to be up in your face, if y'all think about it. People's going to really actually be in your face the next day. They're going to like, what happened? What you doing? Like, what happened? Isn't that a third or whatever? Like, what happened? That's how they was. Even a teacher asked me what happened. But yeah, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. But yeah. And that is Storytime How I Got into my first fight. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And smack that notification bell button. Give me y'all opinion down in the comments. You already know. And yeah, stay tuned.
Calling on my phone, I don't want to talk, so now I'm snoozing. What the fuck you doing when I'm fucking on hoes I'm choosing? Two can play that game you playing, but I don't plan on losing. I don't take no L's, this shit's not checkers, bitch, you stupid. Checkmate got my lip back on that hoe, must think I'm stupid. Soon, I see.